Hi, everyone. Welcome to Friday Night Live number 37, my monthly live with AJ of AJ's Personal Touch. I want to welcome Miss AJ. Hi.
Hi.
It's our first monthly live, and I see we got several people here already. I want to say welcome in and thank you so much for joining me and her. And also, if you're watching on replay, please leave me a comment. Let me know what you watched, and also let me know what you're working on. I'd love to know. Um, I don't know if y'all have seen, but I just hit 1,000, and I am just so excited. So
Woohoo!
excited. I am just like, ah! I'm still shaking. I mean, it just happened very shortly, very shortly ago. And I want to say thank you, Nisi. I see you're here in the chat. She shared out my channel earlier. I don't know if Joe's here, but thank you, Joe. He just shouted me out recently. At like 5 o'clock or something like that, and 4 o'clock something. And I'm just, as y'all could tell, I am just excited, so excited. um, Thank you. Hello, everyone. Let's welcome everyone in. We have my mom was here. I know she'll be back later. And I did pin AJ's channel link to the top of the chat. We have Vicky. Hi, Vicky. Mary of Lady Crafters Fiber Creations. We have my grandmother, Patricia Walker. We have Rebecca Davis, and it's Rebecca Davis, Touched by Yarn. She says, "This is my first live and just joined today. Thank you so much and welcome to my channel, and thank you so much for becoming one of my Yarny cats. That's what I call my subscribers. I am happy you're here." And we have Susan. Hi, Susan. How are you today? How is everyone today? Um, and Nisi, free handling maid, and Connie. There's Connie. Hey, Connie. And Kivia, welcome in. Outdoors with Big Matt. Brenda of Bears Crochet Critters. We also have Beth. Hi, Beth. How are you? Oh, thank you. I think your name was Ashley of Mob's Yarnery and Cooking. And Sydney. Hi, Sydney. Thank you. Thank you, Mom. Kelly. Hi, Kelly Creates. Welcome in. I'm still just, my mind is really blown. Really.
I'm
Hi,
sure.
Samantha.
I
Hi,
remember how I felt when
Jason.
I hit 100.
And we also have Anita. Hi, Queen Mama Anita. And Mama G here. Hi, Jenny. Oh, thank you so much. I'm excited too. I'm glad you're excited for me too. Thank you. I don't think I've missed anyone. So hello everybody and welcome. Welcome. I am so excited.
I'm so happy to be here with this happening. Hi, everybody. I was
You're
just waiting for
part
her
of
to finish.
history.
I wanted to say hi. This is
Um,
exciting.
it is. My hands are still shaking. Really. I am just I'm speechless, but I ramble, and I'm just like, I never believed this day would ever get here, and it's here, and I'm just like, what?
I knew you'd make it.
Oh, thank you. Beth says she is still working on lap gans for the VA. Vicky is still working on Snoopy. Oh, she's working on Snoopy's foot. Jason says, "Oh, congrats on 1K subs. Thank you, Jason." Samantha's asking, what are we working on? So what are you working on?
Well, I just literally put in the first 12 stitches for Bag O' Day's first square on her crochet along, and my yarn is all messed up. So right now I'm trying to get it all together here because I got a ton of yarn barf. So I'm going to set that aside because I need to watch the video, of course, to know what happens next. And then I have a baby Afghan I'll be picking up here in a minute as soon as I take care of this.
Samantha is saying congratulations. Thank you so much. Brenda says, oh, it's nice to see you so thrilled and happy. I honestly don't know if anybody could be as happy as I am right now. I feel ecstatic. We have
I can
Charity
feel it coming off of you, and it's helping me feel better. So I can just feel your energy. I can help you
feel better. Frog Crochet, welcome in, Charity. Thanks for coming in. And she says, oh, wow, you reached 1,000. Yes, I did. And Mama G Gear is working on amigurumi voodoo dolls. Interesting.
Awesome. I have one to make. I have the pattern waiting. I'm going to make it for my daughter, I think for her birthday in May. So I can't wait to make it myself.
Are y'all using a specific pattern?
My pattern is from Ravelry. Whippy Chick had made it, and she had sent me the information on the one she made. So that's all I can remember. It's from Ravelry and a paid-for pattern, so I had to pay it. But it's perfect for my daughter, so anytime I see something perfect for her, I don't hesitate, and I go ahead and buy it.
Awesome. Susan says, working on red, white, and blue squares for fiber floozy. I bet that's good. Anita still says, I'm still working with devil yarn. Nisi is working on her second dragon, whipping up a couple of Afghan squares for Jill at Fiber Floozies for a blanket she's making and going to donate. Oh, that's sweet. So Susan and Nisi are both working on squares for Jill.
I would like to know what her devil yarn is, because everybody has a different one. So just interested.
Samantha is working on a mosaic blanket. Samantha, I actually hit my watch hours recently, so I'm hoping it don't drop away. But as of right now, I'm over my 4,000 mark. So, yeah.
Awesome. I know I would turn you on some nights when I was just laying here and crocheting and I didn't really want to watch anything or, and I would go and ones that I had already seen, so I wasn't missing anything, and I would just replay them.
Aw.
Well, gotta help get those watch hours in.
Yeah, because 4,000, I thought you got to get.
Yeah, I need to start working on mine, even though I'm still only at I hit 140 today, so that's my excitement.
Aw. Every milestone I have hit has been awesome because that excitement always builds with the next number you get to.
Right.
Always.
I was ecstatic at 100. Yeah, and then every time I get a new person. Yeah, every time I get a new subscriber, my husband comes home, I'm like, guess where I'm at today?
Aww.
So he's been excited for me, so that helps.
So if y'all haven't subscribed to AJ, please go and check out her channel. And when first subscribing, watch a video first, then give it a like, then comment, and then hit the subscribe button so it'll stick.
I need to remember that. I did that for everybody I added the last time I was on a live with you. But there was a
Mhm.
lot of yarn throwing this morning. I was at Ursula's live and we were just all throwing yarn left and right.
Yeah. Um, Charity is working on a sea turtle using embroidery thread. I remember you showing me that. That's very brave of trying to crochet with small thread. Kudos to you, Charity. Oh, Anita says her devil yarn is Lion Brand's Summer Nights teeny tiny #1.
Ooh, I've never tried it, so good to know.
I have 3 balls of the Summer Nights, but I have not used it yet.
I see Frog says crochet. I was at 143, then dropped down to 131. You know, that's been happening to me. I keep going back and forth between the 140s and the 130s. And at first I thought it was just my memory and I was like, wait a minute, no. But it turns out a lot of it's Facebook. So not joining the right way, like Crystal says,
Mm-hmm.
people being dropped and they don't even know they're dropped. Then they realize it and they come back and they're like, oh, wait, I need to re-sign up. So
Yeah. Um, we also have Granny B, aka Noni May. Hi, Noni May. Welcome in. How are you doing? We got Melanie. Hi, Melanie. She says, congratulations, Crystal. You made it. Hey, AJ and Connie. Yes, I did. I made it. I think you missed the excitement at the first, but I am just, my mind is just completely blown. Garden State Gardener, Nisi, and they both shouted me out just today and helped me get to 1K. And I'm just like, it's so surreal. I can't even like comprehend it. Really.
I think you're going to be walking on air all night long and for the next couple days.
Yeah. Um, let's see. I know I missed a couple of comments. Bears Crochet Critters, I'm still stuck under 100. I get a couple more, and then the next day I lose the amount I gained. That's because they're not watching when they first click that subscribe button. You need to watch a video, then like it, then leave a genuine comment pertaining to the video, and then click subscribe and hit the bell. Oh well, Mama G says I've had people who watched and commented all the time and be dropped. Oh, that's kind of sad when YouTube does that.
Yeah, I had that happened with me and Lisa. Lisa Scattered. I can't remember her full name right now.
Um,
Um, when she
Lisa
first
the
joined,
Granny
it was
Scattered.
yeah, Lisa the Grammy Scattered. When she first joined with me, I had just had my giveaway, which I was keeping hush because I didn't want people coming on, you know, for
Yeah.
the giveaway and then leaving because that can hurt your channel too. So I made it just a
Mm-hmm.
subscriber giveaway and said, please don't, you know, put it in the comments. And she came on, she commented, she was really nice and sweet, and she joined, and all of a sudden, poof, everything was gone. And she had left like 2 or 3 comments. So I actually did another video saying, okay, for the person who joined, I just wanted to let you know everything's disappeared. You know,
Oh no.
so, and she realized that it was all gone too. And she said she was dropped from like 3 channels that night. And one of them was Bag O'Day, who she had been watching for a long time.
Oh
And
my
YouTube just
gosh.
dropped her. And she had to go back and resubscribe to all of us that she got dropped from.
See, I honestly wouldn't realize who I'd be dropped from because I'm subscribed to over 500 people. I try to watch
Yeah.
as many people as I can, but I don't get around to everyone. And
See, and that's
it's
how it is for
hard.
me too. And I went looking for somebody specific the other day, and I had been dropped from a couple too. And I was like, oops, I need to get this fixed. I don't want them thinking I, left them. So
Yeah. There's Joe. I made it, Joe. Thank you so much for your help. I really appreciate you. Oh my gosh. You are so awesome. And thank you for your sweet and kind words that you said about me and my channel. I thank you so much, Joe. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I did cry. I cried. When I saw 990, I literally cried and I said, I can't believe this. I really can't believe this. I am still shaking because of excitement, and I'm just, ugh. Let's see. Oh, Bears Crochet Critters says, I just realized I wasn't subscribed to Noni May anymore. I had to resubscribe. Well, I know he just answered he don't sell seeds as of today. I know he gives a lot away, Anita, at on Sundays. So, and Connie says it happened to me with Gina of Knitting Turnpike, also Kindle Ray, which is a true crime channel, and she watches those often. So I guess you could YouTube can take you off of anyone's channel, whether you watch them or not.
I watch Bailey Sarian all the time, if you've ever heard of her, and I've been dropped from her for like 3 different times. And I'm like, wait a minute, I watch you all the time. So yeah.
We have Laura E. Welcome in. She says, I have been having my comments I leave being dropped off a lot over the past 2 weeks. It took me 7 times of leaving a comment before it stuck. That is sad. YouTube does that.
But thank you for the commitment for whoever you're commenting to, that you went back and you kept putting it on until it stuck. That means a lot to us.
Hi, Trisha, Becoming Me. Welcome in. How are you tonight? I keep trying to get to 500 and it just goes up and down. That is normal usually. YouTube always fluctuates. It's really annoying when your numbers always fluctuate. But yeah, I did see where Samantha had asked if I was gonna monetize my channel. I will, but I think I'm gonna wait a week or so to make sure everything sticks, because I don't want to try to apply for monetization and they reject it because I dropped under 1,000. So I'm gonna wait a little while and then apply.
Unfortunately, I heard about that happening to I can't think of her name right now. They were talking about it on the live this morning, that she was at like 1,015, and then poof, she was back down to 990, something like that, all in a blink of an eye. She's like, she went into one live chat and she was at over 1,000 and ecstatic, and then she left another live and boom, she was down. So.
Yeah, that has happened to me. But I have also noticed when you join somebody's channel from a live, if you don't stop and go and watch a video right then, I have had that happen where the numbers climb and then drop off like 2 or 3 minutes later. It just does not stick from a live too well. Oh my goodness, we have Daniel of Paul Ply Guys here. Hi, welcome in.
Hi, Daniel.
I've never seen you on my channel before. I know you've been subscribed, but oh my goodness. Hi. Welcome in, Daniel. How are you doing? And what are you currently working on?
And by the way, I love your yarn.
Yes. Beautiful job on the yarn.
I dabble a little bit in dyeing yarn, and I could only wish to be as amazing as your yarn is.
Yeah. Hi, Crystal Gibson. Welcome in. How are you doing? And what are you working on? Oh, Daniel says I lurk in most lives. That's why.
Kalua, baby, Mama's on a live.
Oh, there's Klua. Hi, Klua.
My little co-host, for those of you who've never met her, she usually has to pop her head in almost every live that I am on, and a lot of my videos. So if you watch my videos, you'll see her often. She's very jealous of me talking to other people.
Aw. Connie goes to Daniel, taking after Bago Day, huh? Lurking.
I saw that.
Yeah, you never know when she's around either.
Yeah, I had somebody tell me that she shouted out my channel and they joined me because she shouted me out, but she was the only person who joined that day, so I didn't know. Because I thought, well, maybe because I've been on like your live and I've been active in a couple different crystals channels, I was like, well, I wonder if it was Bago Day or a different crystal.
Yeah. Could have been me, could have been another crystal too. So
yeah, I watch Chronically Crochet a lot, and her name is Crystal. So
Noni May says, everybody come on over and leave me a message and I will for sure throw yarn back. Crystal Gibson is working on the Easy Cuddle Me blanket following Creative Grandma's tutorial. Oh, that'll be nice.
And Noni May, if you happen to throw yarn in mine, since I can't do it since I'm on the live, I will definitely, I always subscribe back to everybody who subscribes to me. Always. So whether they have a channel or not, because I know some people are trying to get that community tab and don't want a channel. So I go ahead and subscribe to everybody.
That reminded me, I did see a comment from Vicki earlier. Vicki Rains is trying to get her community tab. I think she said 48 subscribers, or maybe I can't remember which comment that was. I'm sorry, Vicki, I'm messing it all up. But she's trying to get to her community tab 500. And so if y'all can, go help her out. And Noni May said she just shared me out on her community tab, Miss Crystal. Oh my God, thank you, Noni May. We have Hooked by Suze. Hi, Suze, welcome in. How are you doing, and what are you working on? We also have Passamaquoddy. Hi, welcome. And Gloria. Hi. How are y'all tonight, and what are y'all working on? Daniel says, it just jumped on me. Crystal is a sweetie. She's exactly the same person behind the scenes. Yes, she is. I mean, I can only imagine. I've never got to talk to her on a live or anything like that. I would love to have her on my channel, but I know she don't do guests, like be a guest on someone's channel. But yeah, that would be really cool. But I imagine she's just completely down to earth.
Yeah. There's days that when I'm not feeling well and I just want to lay down and watch, YouTube or something, I will put her channel on, and then I'll put her vlog channel on, and I can just sit and watch her for hours. My husband will walk in. He's like, "Oh, you're watching her again, right?" I'm like, "Yeah." Because he'll sit in the background and he'll listen to her and he'll laugh, because she's always saying something funny. So he likes when I watch her and a couple of my other people. So, and he's starting to recognize you since I watch you more often.
Aw. Well, that's cool. We also have Sarah's little corner of the crochet world. Hi, Sarah. Thanks for joining us. And she says, congratulations on 1K. Thank you so much. I thought I saw somebody else come in. Carpenter's Self-Reliance, welcome in. I can't remember your first name, but how are you tonight? And I hope you had a good Friday.
And hi, everybody. I'm not waving right now because I have a little knot that I'm trying to work out here, but I am seeing everybody come in, and hello.
Mom, also you got to remember I can't drop links from this side on StreamYard. So, but I know Mary did. Crystal Gibson wants to try to get to her community tab too. Mary, if you're able to find Crystal Gibson's link, drop that too, please. You might have already. Yep, she did. She's on top of it. I don't know. Oh, okay. Vicky, Free Hanley Maid is going to shout you out. That's awesome. Gloria is working on beanie hats. Awesome. Now, are you doing those for a specific reason, or like a hat not hate, or
Her head's cold?
That was my grandmother. She goes, or her head's cold. Laura says, has anyone heard if someone will be doing a stream or something to raise money for Dana's dog Dooley's surgery? I hope someone organizes something. I haven't heard anything on if there's going to be a fundraiser for Dooley or not. Passamaquoddy said, I just started another granny square vest for my granddaughter. She loved the first one and asked for a second one. I let her pick the colors. Oh, that's awesome that she loved the first one so much she wanted a second one. We got Melissa Crochets with Love. Hi, Melissa. Aw, love you too, sweet lady. And she also shouted me out recently too, and I just want to say thank you to Melissa also. And thank you for the congratulations. Hooked by Sue says, coffee and fringe on a poncho. Have to take a break. Fringe takes so long. It sure does. Oh, his name's Jerry. Okay, I'll try to remember that. Carpenter Self-Reliance Jerry. Oh, Becoming Me is working on March Gnome Corner to Corner. I bet that's going to be fun. So is it like a Graphgan kind of thing where it has the picture in it of the gnome? Sue says to Sarah, you should be studying. Oh, we have Scott rambling with the Brums. Hi, Scott. Welcome in and hope you're doing well tonight. Hi, Donna G. Thank you so much. How are you doing, Donna? And welcome in.
So I'm kind of interested to know who all is in the middle of having winter weather again right now for this nice snowfall that just happened. And I'm being sarcastic over the last couple days. I know it's supposed to be like a huge national event, so just curious. It looks like winter wonderland outside of my window again, but at least I know it'll be gone like Monday or Tuesday. So
Well, we're supposed to drop down to 29 tonight. I don't know if we're getting snow, but it has been raining a little bit today.
yeah, I didn't realize. I just thought it was going to be just around here, and then I happened to catch the national news last night, I think, and they were talking about how it's going to affect, I don't know, 60 some thousand people. Well, it's got to be more than that. I can't remember how many people he said, but there was like this big thing across the whole US map. So
I have not actually looked up any weather lately, so I did not know that. We got Sanita. Sanita makes crochet items. Hi, Sanita. How are you
hi,
tonight?
Sanita. That's what I was talking about earlier when we were talking about the dip-in, that she had been over 1,000, then it went back down.
Mm.
We've been talking about how wonky Facebook has been lately, Sanita.
Connie says it's 60 degrees there in Louisiana.
Ugh, would
Oh,
love
I
to be
already
there.
forgot her name. Becoming Me. I got to go back up and look and see what she said her name was. Trisha. Trisha. I remembered. Trisha. Now I got to get
You're
back to
better
her
at that
comment.
than I am. I'm better at screen names than I am with real names.
Usually I have to write them down with their channel name and then their real name next to it and refer back to it. But it was so recent. I was like, I know it was something that I know because another channel had another similar name, just spelled slightly different. She says the gnome is from Repeat Crafter Me. Okay, I've seen that. I get her emails.
Yeah, so do I. I love her work.
Anytime she has a free pattern that's on Ravelry, I go snatch it up.
Mm-hmm.
It's a graph. I'm drinking Flying Embers hard kombucha. I have no idea what drink that is actually.
I just made something of hers and I can't oh, I used for the monkey cocoon that I made for my friend's baby, and I was looking for ears. I went to her page and I found monkey ears from one of her hats
Aw.
and used it. And made sure that
Laura
I
E.
put her name down too. So
Yeah. Laura E. said it snowed a lot in Oklahoma today.
yeah, I was wondering how far south it had gotten. I'm hoping that they're right and it goes away because we have to go to Indianapolis Monday. And that's a good, for where we've got to go. It's a good 4-hour drive from here. And I have my procedure at 7 o'clock in the morning. So the more snow on the ground, the earlier we have to leave.
Mm. Nisi says Montana here, so it's every day for 6 months winter here. So you have 6 months of snow, I guess. And Rebecca is from Missouri. And she says, I am, and I live in Missouri. Okay, my mom says it's not calling for snow for us. We have Best Yet Journey. I can't remember your name, but welcome in. I hope you're having a great day.
Well, be safe because spring is on its way, everyone.
Yeah. I hope it gets here soon because my plants that are in my little 72 tray cell are getting pretty tall. They're going to be into getting root bound pretty soon. I'm like, no.
I can't wait to see how your garden's going to look.
Oh, we haven't even planted the big garden yet. All I have growing right now is 3 different kinds of peppers and 2 tomatoes, but I still got to plant my cucumbers and zucchinis for Joe's challenge that I'm going to be taking a part of.
Unfortunately, we don't have the best soil for most gardens. We have a lot of clay in our
Yeah.
soil. So I try to do potting, and I was doing pretty good with the potting garden, but we have too many animals who like everything that I tried to grow. I tried spaghetti squash one year because I just love spaghetti squash, and we have a possum that finally we didn't know what it was who was getting in there. Every time had a little, you could tell a little fruit starting or a little,
Mhm.
veggie starting the blossom. Boom, that leaf would be like chomped down, like down to the stem. And I'm like going, what? And then one early morning when I was getting ready to go to work, this was back when I could drive and I was massaging. I looked in and I got scared to death because here's this big opossum who had gotten up into this planter that was like this high off the ground and had crawled up in it, and it was in there just chomping away happily at my leaves. And I
Wow.
was like, you're why I can't grow anything. And I have not, I tried everything. I tried human hair. I tried everything I could think of. And I was like, well, I'm not supposed to be growing things. So I support those who do.
Crystal Gibson says we are here in Tennessee. They are calling 3 to 4 inches of snow tonight after being in the 60s today. Tomorrow night is supposed to be 11 degrees for the low. Wow.
Stay warm.
Passamaquoddy says here in New Hampshire, snow's supposed to start around 11 a.m. and we're supposed to get over a foot.
Yep. Ours
Brenda,
started last night and it's still going. It hasn't stopped.
and what state are you in again?
I'm in Indiana.
Indiana, that's right.
I'm in South Bend. I'm up right on the border, Indiana and Michigan border.
Okay.
And right almost directly in the middle between Illinois and Ohio. Notre Dame
Bears
country for those who follow Notre Dame.
hmm. Bears Crochet Critters says we had some snow last week, but hopefully we are done with snow for now. Hooked by Sue says here in, I'm probably going to pronounce this wrong, Ottawa, Ontario, lots more snow coming.
Yeah, hopefully you guys have a decent spring at some time soon. I know snow hangs around in Michigan and Canada and Montana and all those northern.
Susan says we got a weather advisory tomorrow. It was 67. And I think she means she got a weather advisory for tomorrow. It was 67 within an hour it dropped to 44. Wow.
Yeah.
We have Humble Stewards Crafting. Welcome in. How are you doing?
See, and we live close enough to Lake Michigan that we don't just get the regular snowfall. We turn around and get the lake effect afterwards too. So I love the Great Lakes. I just don't like the lake effect snow.
Rebecca says, oh my gosh, my chat just jumped completely. I lost where I was.
Mine hasn't been jumping, but I'm just excited that my chat has been working on the StreamYard. It started with Crystal's live the other night, or not Crystal's, Connie's, and now it's working again tonight. So that just makes me thrilled. I don't have to use two devices to watch the chat.
Yeah. There we go. Do what?
Maybe it's because I'm not logged in on my StreamYard and I'm just on yours.
That could be. Rebecca says, I was trying to figure out what they meant by throwing me some yarn. I know what it means now. Yeah.
Took me a while to learn that too.
I think for seed and homesteaders and gardening channels, which we should say, you know, if they deal with chickens, I think this would be funny. I threw a chicken in your window. If they
I threw
deal with
some
seeds and
seeds.
gardening,
I
yeah,
threw
it'd be
you some
seeds.
seeds.
Anita says, I think the forecast is 3 to 5 inches tonight here in Kentucky. Oh, Humble Stewart's crafting. Her name is Lydia. Well, welcome in, Lydia. But it's 2 of us. And Rebecca is also working on a baby blanket. Brenda says, I will have to
No
go.
throwing cats through the window, Connie. Poor kitties.
Brenda says, I will have to go in a couple of minutes. I am trying to be sure to toss yarn in to new to me folks, and others I may need to still visit. If I missed anyone, it's not intentional. We also have Laura Lee. Welcome in, Laura Lee. How are you doing and what you working on? Oh no, I just saw the comment my mom just made. She goes, Crystal, it is calling for snow Monday here. Oh gosh. Well, I'm glad I didn't plant any plants outside yet. And we also have Vanessa. Hi, Vanessa. Aw, thank you so much.
Hi, Bella. I know that's not your name, but hello. It's good to see you again today. Like I was just saying earlier, I'm not good with real names.
Yeah. Her name is Christina, and the only way I can remember that is I say Bella Christina. And
Oh, that's right.
So technically she said I was calling her beautiful Christina. So I just call her Bella Christina. I just now got to Connie's comment about a channel could do. I threw a cat through your window.
My cat would be clinging to me, scratching me if I tried to throw her anywhere. Wow, I have a stubborn knot here that does not want to go.
Trisha said, I just did a little live with my hens tonight. I would love a literal chicken thrown in my coop. Well, since you're here, Trisha, becoming me, I'm going to show you my chicken if you haven't seen it yet. I designed this pattern. Her name is Sunny the Happy Hen.
I love her.
I do too. I'm just like, I love this little chicken.
I remember when she was just a dream in your head.
Sarah's little corner of the crochet world. Throw fur, even if it doesn't go very far. Yeah, it'll just kind of go about that far because it it won't go anywhere. And I finally got to Bella's comment. Hi, Bella, Christina, welcome in. Hi, David Gray. How many cats do I have? I have 2. I have my cat Tom, which is my boy cat, about 3 years old, and my girl cat Oreo, which is, I think she's about 7 now.
I love how our cats are kind of alike because my girl cat's older too by like a year and a half. So she's like 6 or 7, and we've got our boy who's like 4.
Aw.
which he has been incognito today.
Oh, okay. I just saw what my mom said Lydia meant. She is on here with 2 channel names, I think is what she meant by 2 of us. How many chickens do we have? We started out with 11 baby chicks and 3 adults. And then we lost all 3 adults at some point and then got rid of 3 roosters, 3 or 4 roosters. And then 3 chickens have passed away. So now we have 3 brown leghorns and 1 New Hampshire red. Oh, Lauralee is just puttering. She's making a pencil basket.
Cool.
Lauralee goes, my dog would be freaking if you threw a cat in my window. Thank
My
you,
cat would
Vicky
be
and
freaking
Trisha.
if you threw a dog in ours, so. Actually, she would run and hide. We had the cable man here this morning, and at first she was trying to brave it, and then he must have walked close to where she was because I was in the bathroom for a couple minutes. I came out, and she had been like at the feet of where I'm sitting right now, and I have a little part underneath my end table that has my meds and things, and I came out and saw them all over the floor. So she must have beelined right through that hole.
Oh, no.
It's like, baby, you're not supposed to make messes for mom. I tried to tell you to go into the bedroom earlier. And the other one, he's found my my yarn bins, which I mean he's found them before, but they all have, lids on them, but there's the couple that don't have anything in them yet, but I have like maybe 2 bags of yarn that are in, plastic, so they're not open to anything. Well, he's found that he could like get into that bin, so now he's made it his sleeping spot. So he must think it's comfy, even with the plastic. Here in the plastic, the yarn must be comfy enough that he's been just laying in there and sleeping all day.
Aw.
Like,
this is kind of
get
funny.
used to it.
Brenda says, I will have to take some photos of the feral chickens. Oh, my chat just jumped. Of the feral chickens that we are at the grocery store we stop at. I joke with my husband that they want to hop in the window of our car. They literally beg for food. Can you imagine just being in town and some chicken just jumps in your car window?
Wow. Sunita, have a good dinner and have a good night.
Bye, Sunita.
I can't imagine that, but I can imagine bears hopping into a car. We went to my favorite vacation spot now is the Smoky Mountains. And our second time that we went, we were farther up in the mountains than the first time. And my best friend decided that she wanted to come and spend a couple days with her kids, and they were going to they went farther on down, I think, to Florida. But they stayed with us for a couple days, and I told her, I said, whatever you do, don't leave your windows open, because I know how your girls are. They leave snacks in the car and everything. It's springtime. You do not want to leave your windows open. And she was like, why? I said, because you can get some bear cubs in your car. It was far enough along into spring that there were cubs and everything already, and it was almost summertime, and she didn't listen. She left the window open, and the next thing we knew, we were hearing her horn honking, and her lights were flashing on the car, and we looked out there, and sure enough, my daughter had just seen her and her friend were out in the hot tub, and she freaked out. She's like, oh, Mom, there's bears right by us. And but far enough away because the cabin's built, so it seems like they're right next to you, but they're not really that close. But sure enough, they found her car, they got in there, and she had 2 baby cubs in her car trying to eat all the crumbs and everything out of her car, and the mama bear on the outside of the car trying to figure out how to get to its cubs.
Oh my gosh.
It was cute and scary all at the same time. We weren't sure how to get rid of them, and her daughter was so cute because she was so young at the time. She's like, Mommy, call the bear police.
Aw.
It was so cute. Finally, she just picked up her keychain fob and she made the alarm go off in the car, and it scared them enough that they left. We did learn what to do after that, which is you take pans and stuff and you bang them together. But she never left it open. But we got frequented by those bears a lot that weekend. It was really cute. We actually could not leave on time because my husband was trying to load up the car, and they decided it was time to come back and visit us. So we had to call the people and tell them we can't check out yet because we've got bears in the drive.
Yeah.
And they're like, it's okay, take your time, it happens. So, but that was like one of our best trips. I have so many pictures of those bears. They're so cute. But we stayed far away. My daughter was like, how can you open the door and stand on the porch? She was so scared. We're like, we're not close enough, honey. We're staying a distance. So that's my favorite place, especially in the spring.
David says 2 cats isn't crazy at all. It's not that I have a bunch of cats. It's I love cats. They are my favorite animal. That's why I am a crazy cat lady. And we have Daphne's Crafts and More. Welcome in, Daphne. And Sue's had to go. I know she's probably gone, but good night and have a great weekend. My cat won't move.
Sorry. Hi, Lisa. Lisa just came in.
But it wouldn't move.
And she says, this
There's
is so
Lisa.
funny.
Hi, Lisa the Grammy.
Sorry. Lisa just walked in and she says, this is so funny. I was just watching you vent, AJ. It's the first time ever I did a vent video today. I was so upset. I just needed to get it off of my chest, what was going on. So
Lorley says to Connie, a different cat in your window would put Allie in orbit. I'm pretty sure it would. Do what now?
I told her I hope the vent video didn't bore her too much. I was afraid to post it because I thought it might be too boring, but anyway.
You know, Nisi, I just remembered you asked me a comment a few minutes ago. Let me go back and look at it. I need to test your pattern and then send it to my sis-in-law, Gail Southern Living. My pattern is now available in Ravelry, Nisi. I just released it yesterday.
Awesome. I need to get it too.
Now, if y'all don't use Ravelry, email me and we'll work something out a different way, because somebody has already emailed me saying they want the pattern, but they don't use Ravelry. So and Nisi said, well, she may have not heard any of that. I don't know. She goes, I'll keep you running. I got to put my yarn and hook down and make dinner. And Crystal Gibson is leaving. She goes, well, I have to hop off here. Love my new Yarny family. Aw. And I guess Vanessa Echo also. All she said was bye, guys. I don't know if she's saying bye to everyone that was leaving or if she's leaving too, but if you are, by Vanessa. Anita says, OMG, my family would be fighting me to keep me from trying to pet them.
I know I wanted to try and pet them so bad, but I knew not to because I'd get mauled. So it's the only
Lorelei
reason
says, we have grizzlies here. Do what?
I said I
What'd you
wanted to
say?
pet him too. The only reason I did is because I knew I'd get mauled.
Yeah. And Rebecca also has to go. Bye, Rebecca. Thanks for coming in. And I'm glad you got to join in on your first live. Bella Christina says, I have a video of my kitty Nero going for a walk with me. I started to watch that and I had to get off and do something, but I have it bookmarked. I'm going to come back and watch it. That was so cool that your cat could be in a harness and a leash and you walk him around like that. My cats would fight me.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think I started watching it too and had to stop. I need to go back and finish watching it, but my cat would just have a fit.
Me, my mom, and I think her husband at the time had gone to, I think, Arizona, or maybe it was Colorado. I can't remember which trip it was, but we took my two cats that I had at the time. Jack, which was an orange and white cat, and my cat Baby, which was kind of like a Siamese looking cat, but I think he was more of a Burman semi-long haired. And Baby, when he would get put in his harness, he would just kind of squat there and he wouldn't really move. So, but Jack would kind of freak out on a harness and a leash. I mean, a harness and a leash.
I had one cat that I could put her on a leash, put the leash on her collar, and I could like take her to the vet and she'd stay with me. She'd sit in the car seat, like she was a little dog or something, just sit there looking out the window. Didn't try walking all around under my feet and stuff like other ones that I had did. So that was nice. Kahlua was kind of like that when we first got her, but then she got scared and she hates the vet now. So anytime she has to go to a car, she just cries the whole entire way from the beginning to the end. Yes, we talking about you? Yeah. Did I take up your room with the yarn? Huh?
Connie says, Crystal, we used to use a cat leash and harness on Izzy. One time she started going up a tree. I had to let go. I remember you telling me about that. Anita says, Crystal, I really need to see a pic of you beside a pic of Alanis Morissette. She thinks I look like Alanis Morissette.
Oh, you do, kind of. I think you resemble her.
I don't see it. But also I've had, like, when I was late teens, early 20s, I've had two different people tell me, oh, you look like Reese Witherspoon, when I had like bleach blonde hair. And I'm like, no, I don't see it. And then somebody else, like a little kid, said, you look like Julia Roberts. And I'm like, no.
I would be like, thank you.
Bella Christina says he really loves it. And he also rides well in the car. As long as he thinks he's in charge, he's doing okay. He does okay. Well, that's good. Right. Every cat that I've ever had freaked out in a car.
Halford doesn't mind it. He sits there and he's fine, although he's scared to death of the vet because of having to go to the animal hospital and then be there for like a whole week. And I'm sure he was afraid that he was never coming back home with us. I mean, we were afraid he wasn't going to make it. So, and we were upset we couldn't be there with him at all because of COVID. We couldn't go and visit him or, anything. Like sometimes they'll let you do. But yeah, so he's scared that way, but he won't freak out per se as long as he knows he's with us. But when we had to take them both to the vet together the last time, because the vet's so far away, we usually have to get them both in at the same time. She was just freaking out the whole way. And you could tell he was there. My husband had their cages like to face each other.
Mm-hmm.
And he was trying to help her calm down. And I think that's why she finally, about 15 minutes away from home, she finally calmed down some.
We have Amanda, Tap Mama in the Beg Brigade. Welcome in. How are you doing and what you currently working on? Melanie says, I'll keep listening. My connection is bad. And Lisa, the Grammy, has to take her dog out. I probably won't be on too much longer. Maybe about five more minutes, maybe 10. And so I'm starting to get hungry. I hadn't ate all day. Mama started cooking, and with all the excitement of reaching 1K, I didn't have any time to eat before my live because I was just like, oh my God.
Yeah. I don't know if I told you or not, but I have a new fur grandy, or grandy fur baby is what we call them.
Aw.
So my daughter now has 3 cats.
Aw.
And her boyfriend said, that's it. He put a stop. He said, no more. My daughter would have a house full of cats if she didn't have anybody there to stop her. So, especially now that she has her own house.
Mm-hmm.
I can see her getting maybe 1 or 2 more and telling them too bad I'm getting them.
I think the most we had at one time was 8 kittens and 8, 9. So like 10 or 11 cats here.
Wow.
But I think it was 10 because Tom and Oreo, and then 8 babies for Oreo's last litter. But that's nothing compared to one of our neighbors. They just recently moved, but at one point they had 19 outside cats and 2 inside cats.
Wow.
I'm like, but half of them that were outside, well, actually most of them outside, were feral. You couldn't touch them with a 10-foot pole.
Uh-huh. Yeah. The most we had was when our daughter had moved out and she acquired 2 on her own, and then she moved back in. So then we had 2 at home, and then the 2 that she brought home. So we had 4 here in this teeny tiny house all at once.
Yeah.
And her ex-boyfriend, now he had moved in with her at the time, and he was like, we need another litter pan. And I'm like, there is no room in this house. If you could find a spot for another one, have at it. But so we ended up with 1 big one, and that was just it was nice to be back down to 2.
Yeah.
Although I love them, and I would have a house full too if I could. I just couldn't handle the maintenance.
Yeah. Queen Mama Anita is leaving. I want to wish you a good night and thanks again. She goes, congratulations, Alanis. That's funny. Amanda says, I'm good, working on eating these cookies I don't need at the moment. Well, enjoy them, though.
I just got them a new toy, so they've been playing with that a lot.
Aw.
I want to get one of those self-cleaning litter pans, but we had a cat once where we had one of the hooded ones when that was the best they could do at the time because it was that long ago. And there was a step up, and all those self-cleaning ones, there's a step up that they have to do. And our cat ended up dislocating her knee because of that step up.
Oh.
And my husband refuses to have anything like that again because she went through a lot with that and then was in a lot of pain. So he's like, yep, we will never, ever do that to another cat again. So everything has to be low to the ground.
Yeah. Lisa the Grammy is back. Welcome back.
Ooh, my husband would be at your house in a minute, Lisa. He grew up on that. My mom never made bean soup, so I never really had regular bean soup.
I don't know if I've ever had 17 bean soup, but I know I've had a type of bean soup. All right. Well, I think we're going to stop here and wrap it up. And I'm going to go eat me some dinner. And
Okay.
so I just wanted to say thank you, everyone, for coming and talking with us. And make sure you go back and watch one of her videos to make your subscription stick to her channel. I know it may or may not work, but at least go and watch a video of hers.
I would really appreciate it. Thank you, everybody.
Yeah. And for those that are watching on replay, thank you so much for watching. I hope everyone has a good weekend, and also keep an eye out. I already have my video up and ready to premiere on Sunday, and so does Connie. She already has hers.
And mine will be out Monday or Tuesday.
So have a great weekend, everyone. Take care. Stay safe. Thank you all for joining my Yarny Cat family. Bye, everybody.
Can't wait to see you guys next month. Bye.